Man, growing up in Oakland was crazy. Growing up in St. Louis was crazy. You know, you see a lot of death and destruction. I remember the first time I seen somebody get shot was in front of my high school. And violence became normal. Right? Death became normal. Right? Ignorance became normal. Them boys will kill you for nothing out there. And the cycle perpetuates because once you kill somebody, brother, how the hell you go stopping and mend the beef? It just continues to go, and it's a cycle of forever ignorance. Some of them want to, but how do you stop that level of pain? There's no options. Where are we supposed to go? What are we supposed to do? Some particular one out of a million? Maybe become a rapper. Maybe somebody had the ability to rap or go to school, get a degree, get an education, and actually follow the template that society gives them to so-called live the American dream. For the rest of them, they trying to figure out if they can survive next week. They trying to figure out, they go outside, brother they got beef with, is he waiting on them? They got to cut the music off in a car because they got to stay sharp because 1 second you can lose your life. See, if you ain't grow up in the hood, then you can't empathize with what we go through, what we've been through, who we are, being shot at, and then coming home for dinner as if nothing happened. Everybody ain't went through what we went through. You don't understand the trauma and the pain that individuals have to go over to get to a sense of normalcy so that they can be nice. And y'all got a problem with black men having egos and things of that nature. You don't know what them young brothers done went through. How about we start to have empathy for what's happening every day in the hood? Environment truly is stronger than nature, because the nature of every one of them young males is to be righteous, to be upright and moral, and to do the right thing when they balance out decisions. But when they big homie show them that, like, I murdered somebody in front of you, I'm your big homie, I'm going to teach you the same game, I'm going to train you so you can murder somebody, so you can become somebody, how do they step back after they done murdered? Once you kill, a part of yourself is killed. So many soul reapers out there. So many young men marked with death on them, eyes as glass. They don't see the world as you see it no more. Who goes into the hood and works to repair the mind of young black men and women? I see men that are ghosts of who they once were. They were brilliant at one point in time. Now they don't know their name. They're yelling at the air, on drugs, lost, psychotic. Go to jail, throw them in a hole. Now they're in a hole and it's getting worse because that's a form of torture. The jails are not meant to rehabilitate. The jails are meant to make money for the state. The jails are meant to make money for private corporations. And when they throw you back out there, of course you want to have a product that comes back. You want to have reoccurring customers. Well, who has time to think about them boys in the hood when we doing our activism and the marching downtowns in the cities and getting all of this money for the organizations? I'm going to give y'all something and keep it 100 with you. I could really see if Black Lives Matter called themselves Black Death Matter, just that marketing change right there will be the most realistic shift in their brand. Because they only care when somebody dies. Because the black life for that young man that's still surviving right now, he on the edge of his seat trying to figure out if he's going to make it to tomorrow. And ain't nobody showing up for him. But everybody cares when he dies. See, we have to take a look and examine ourselves to figure out, do we really love each other? Because Martin Luther King, he had a strategy. His strategy was love the enemy until they love you. But nobody ever took that strategy, that non-violent approach, and said, we gonna go to the hood, even if they beat us, slap us, spit on us, shoot at us, lynch us, we gonna go because we have this undying love for our people. He ain't never did that. So we don't even know what that approach looks like. We've never weaponized our love to fight the war, so to see our people out of a condition. What's the problem? Christians. Now I do see the black Muslims go through the neighborhood to teach them young brothers, right? Have Monday training nights, show them an example of young black men who was just out there like them, suited and booted and ready. Militants. Stomach in, chest out, head up. Oh, but let's not talk about that. Because if we actually fund it, and when we seen those things, we didn't just say, oh, that's nice. But no, we actually think it's problematic. Not realizing that they saving lives. And you got the capital to help fund them save lives, but you walk past it every single day the same way you do all of these powerful young black men and women, because the institution of white supremacy don't agree with them. So you scared to stand next to them, even though you agree with them. Young black man, listen, bruh. There are opportunities, there are options. If you listening to this, you got a mind, right? You got the ability to see past your current circumstances. You got to learn how to go inside your own mind and imagine it so. The moment that you give up, you dead. And they ain't gonna care about when you die, how you died. If they can, they utilize it for propaganda for their own agenda. So the question becomes, what are you gonna do? Who you gonna listen to? How you gonna change your time and change your mind? You get the opportunity to take over your life. If you're listening to this and your frequency don't caught you, it's because you needed this right now. You needed somebody to come in your path and do correction. I come from them streets. I come from having nothing. I come from developing it myself. Opportunities weren't given where I'm somebody that got a college education. I done got a job and built up wealth. No, we got it straight out of our mind. We say that, no way, I'm gonna extract all of the brilliance that's inside of me and I'm gonna do for self. Guess what? The moment somebody gave me a phone, they put me on. Yeah. It's all these ways to make money. Why you choosing the worst one? Don't put your life at risk when you got gifts. Take that energy that you soldier with. Fight for your life. Fight for your people. It ain't easy. It ain't corny. The corny shit is dying over something you don't own. The corny shit is seeing the destiny that you gonna die for a beef that you ain't even start, but you inherited because you happen to grow up in the wrong family. You happen to grow up in the wrong environment. So you go bang there forever because of the gang culture and how it's circulated throughout America, and you happen to be one of the victims. Your OG gonna treat you like a little nigga when you die, pour out something for you. Ain't no parade, dog. But if you make it past that, they gonna look up to you. You want somebody looking down on you? Or do you want them to look up to you? Put your crown on. Tap in.
Alright, so I'm going to keep everything rolling. I'm directing this thing. I want to keep this energy going, that's why I'm going to take this. And what I want to do right now is go back to that original cipher formation that we had. But this time around, I want to make sure